What is up? We are back, Hokushin High. Last time we left off was our grinder in fall regionals. It's your squad. Yep, heading to the quarterfinals. Yeah, we had that awesome opening round, and then I think we took it, if I remember right, had a pretty good second round. How we looking sound? Should be good. All right, cool. Let's. I feel like that stamina kind of breaks our rule, right? That I don't know if we've actually been keeping to, but crazy we have a whole pitch day. Motivational book. Dungeon bucket, let's go. It'll be helpful. Stay super helpful. Ah, we get some books from an old boys, bunt, tempo, nice. First the field worsens. Itami North, okay. A mid-tier, that's a nice way to start the day. Boat is a little drained, but anything alternatives? You taught to me the start. I'm a little nervous doing it. I don't love taking out an ace in the first game of the day, but he seems a bit drained.
Coming to you live tonight from Escon Field, Hokkaido. The team batting second will be facing off against the team batting first.
I really have to switch my commentary. Maybe we'll do it after this game.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Josh Lewin, and I'll be the commentator for tonight's game.
No shade on Josh, but man, like the team batting first versus the team batting second just does not hit.
Starting off tonight, number 2. It's a
pretty solid what we're looking for
the
for
team
first
batting
game. I love
first.
it.
Get set to bat. Number 6 steps into the box. Pulls it. A grounder for the third baseman. He collects it.
That first swing of the day.
Next in the lineup, number 7. First pitch on its way. Swings at the first pitch but comes up wanting. He hits an inside pitch. It's down for a hit.
There's our captain.
So that gives him a runner at first with 1 out. Digging in, number 5.
Being jittery?
Hits this one. It's into center field.
It's not a good sign.
That sets up a run-scoring chance. 1 out, runners on first and second. His first pitch now. He hits an inside pitch. And that'll be in there for
I like Yaku earning that cleanup spot. I think he's the biggest power hitter. Like I don't think he made him home runs right necessarily, but can bring runs in. Pretty clutch.
The team batting first is first on the board.
Super in.
It's 1-0, and they have jumped out ahead in this game. Let's take another look at this play. You can see that their aggressive approach early in this one has them making the most of their opportunities. They're doing a good job of building momentum here.
Let's go, Mizumi.
That's foul.
Scary.
That's foul.
Oh, that would help. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Lazy.
Third pitch now. Hits this one. It's down.
Keep the lens cover on it, and I like half the time forget to take it off. Makes sense. Maybe why nobody was saying anything.
Second run this inning. Number 9 with an RBI base hit to center.
Yeah, Cody, that stinks too. I heard it's a Konami Microsoft thing or a Konami Xbox thing.
In the box now, number 3.
Yeah, it is too bad it's not fully accessible.
Have driven in 2 runs this inning and now have a chance here to put even more runs. He connects. And that'll be in there for a hit. And the run comes in. Number 3 with an RBI base hit to right. It's 3-0. And now
that's what we're looking for. That helps our Tatsumi. Wait, really? Weird. There we go.
Here you have it. Their starting lineup for the number 12 takes the mound.
That's my fault because I don't actually like see my camera like on my stream because I have it set up so I can really only see chat.
Up to the plate, number 2. He's in to lead off the inning. This is where the offense begins.
Save that for a put-away pitch.
Takes another pitch, and it's called a ball. A swing and a miss. Struck
Like
him
that.
out. That's out number 1. Next in the lineup, number 7. Gets a strike on the inside. His second pitch here. That's foul.
Aww.
It's a tremendous blast heading out in a hurry. There it goes. A rocket to deep left. And he makes it to second. Runner on second with 1 gone. They need to be wary of that runner in scoring position. Takes the pitch, but it's called a strike.
See if the good old faithful unplug it and plug it back in works.
Second pitch on its way. That's foul.
So far, so good.
No balls, 2 strikes. Does he get the call?
That's
No, he doesn't. Ball.
You'll try it and true.
Gets his bat on.
Okay, that's fine.
Heading to right.
That was a little I knew on that one.
The runner on second tags up. There's 2 away. They're not over the hill yet. Aggressive batting here right from the get-go. Nasty breaking ball there, but it's outside the zone. He chases one on the outside edge for a strike. The count. Strike 3.
Is that all right? Let's go.
The pitcher wins this duel. They managed. Number 5.
Crush
gets
this
set in the
one.
box. They're going to want to capitalize.
Oh, listen,
on
Jax.
these walks.
Thanks for
An
stopping by.
opportunity to gain some
Yeah, that's
separation here.
my Wednesday stream, and then VODs come out for that one on Wednesdays and Fridays is when I do the NCAA stuff. And then 4-day VODs, Tuesday, Saturday streams. I'm playing
It's
this.
down for a hit. The runner from second rounds third. The run comes in from second. It's 5-1. And
Well,
they
cool.
still have a
You
chance
just saying
with
you found me
runners at
from
second
that
and
just
third.
solidified that I'm going to keep doing it. Granted, you didn't say whether you liked it or not, but the fact that you saw it and you're here means it feels like I'm making a good decision to diversify my portfolio.
They're doing a good job of building momentum here.
Dude, I'm already at the point of tuning them out. The only thing I pick up on now is the team batting first, team batting second. I hate that so much. That was the best we could come up with.
Hits it, a ground, dives and makes the grab. Out, and you can hear the appreciation from the stand. They
Peyton, how we doing? Yeah, Jax, I love the old NCAA games. I don't even play the new stuff. Like, that's kind of the gimmick on the channel. Is I really only play the old stuff for that. in there. Yeah, we're changing it to Japanese after this game, if I don't forget. Yeah, the first one I ever played, I remember, I think it was 03 or 04, whatever was the first one with mascots I remember playing. But then I got into it around, like, I think it was 06 game, the first one I got into, like, I borrowed it from a friend and put in so many hours.
Number 10. He's 0 for 3 so far in the game. The team batting first have a commanding lead as we start the final inning.
It is it 2 outs? No. So yeah, we'll put in a.
The team. Gets a cold strike on the outside edge. He watches that one go by for a strike. That's foul.
Dang, dude, that's insane. I mean, it does feel like it's easier, like, the more you do it, but still, like, because you kind of get used to, like, the mechanics and stuff, but that's impressive.
Goes down via the breaking ball. That's 1 down.
Well, shocked you could have stayed an underdog that long, because I feel like as soon as we won, like, 3 games, we moved up to mid.
0 for 3 so far. 1 down, nobody. He lifts up an inside pitch. Heading to center. The center fielder grabs it for the second out. Striding to the plate now, number 5. He grounded out to second in his last at bat. 2 away now. And now they're just 1 out away from taking this game. Hits the ball. Number 6. 3 outs, and that'll do it. The team batting first walks away with the win.
Sometimes I feel bad that, like, the average stats are, like, cumulative through all of high school, because I feel really bad that Kura has a 6 ERA, because he is so much better than that. It just probably got rocked in early games, as a first year especially. All right, heading to regional semis, let's go. One more win gets us to Meiji Jingu. Oh, is it? No, that's not it. That's music. We're gonna detour. We're making it happen. Yeah, probably having a color guide would help. I don't know. And honestly, like I said, I tune it out like so quickly. So when it's in Japanese, like, I don't even notice any difference. It's more just like it adds flavor than I care about, like, what the actual words are. I mean, the thing that I feel like was crappy and, like, almost feels unforgivable was not having got books. Let me use books. Can't use those bunts. Yeah, sure, I can give it to somebody. Oh, sorry, I totally dropped a thought. That they dropped the ability to do syllables with pronunciation. That's what I was gonna say. It was unforgivable because it was very cool that you could program your team name by just getting the Japanese syllables, and now it stopped. It didn't let you do that anymore. Because that was cool about the Japanese version. Is, yeah, you could just pick the basic building blocks from their speech. English doesn't work that way because it's 3 languages in a trench coat, unfortunately. Tender rated. I feel like we've seen these guys, so that would probably mean either this is the team we beat out of nowhere, or they've beaten us. I guess that either we beat them or they beat us. That's helpful.
We welcome you to Escon Field, Hokkaido. The team batting second will be facing off against the team batting first.
Yeah, I did see that. I feel like I saw it when I was playing around with Franchise.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Josh Lewin, and I'll be the commentator for today's game.
Pretty cool that it's customizable like that, though. I mean, I don't know that I feel like it's not necessarily for me. I'm not necessarily playing around that much in the settings, but cool that it's an option for anybody that wants it, I guess. But where it's not mandatory.
Starting off today, number 10 takes the mound.
I feel like a lot of the setting stuff in this is very supplemental, which is cool. You don't need to make any adjustments just to make the game playable, but if you want to mess with it or give yourself an extra challenge, you can. I dig it.
Number 6 steps into the box, and it gets jammed with an inside pitch. It's a high fly ball. Number 4 hauls it in for the first out. Next in the lineup, number 7. 1 away now.
I had a big hit here. Oh,
that's foul.
Thought I was going to hang his fastball there. Yo, what up? Thanks for jumping in.
That's down and inside on the breaking ball.
I know it's not the most ideal schedule, but it is what works for me right now.
He hammers a pitch up high for the lead.
Bang. Set the tone, baby. That's our captain.
The team batting first. Scores first with a solo shot.
Oh, it didn't change. It didn't change commentary. Maybe it's already set for good, or I just did it wrong. Whatever. Like I said, I tuned it out.
The team batting first, edged ahead, and are now sitting on the first lead of the day. Swings at the first pitch, and that'll be in there for a hit. So that gives them a runner at first with 1 out. Digging in, number 2. So he opens the at-bat with a breaking ball. In around the knees to get him to chase that
Really bit.
An easy call for a ball on that delivery.
Exactly. Yeah, that makes sense. Tournament settings would make sense, for online playing, stuff like that. Unless you maybe do a custom match. But yeah, competitive, I'm sure.
Well. It's down for a hit.
Makes sense to be the most balanced.
Runner on first, round second, going for third. Safe at third, so they put themselves in good position here. So they have runners at the corner. Gets his bat on it. Looks like he's under it. It's caught for the second out. There are 2 outs now. Still an opportunity to drive in some runs here.
So more stars on the recruiting page just means harder to get, but that usually kind of means better. It's not a surefire thing, but it's kind of implied. But the stars, eventually those stars will start going down because your team is better, so you can better players are more willing to, so the difficulty is not as high.
The pitcher grabs him to first. Out at first, that's 3 away.
And that's different than, so it is weird because there's 2 star systems, because there's the star system when you're recruiting, and then there's the star system when they show up.
Jumping out ahead.
And though that one's a fixed, that's how good the player is.
And now on defense, here's how they're positioned.
But yeah, as far as tips, I always just go for the best available.
#1.
I'll pick my
takes the
region
mound.
that I want to pick out based on
Let's see
like
what kind of
player
pitching he'll
need.
show
Now I'm
us
kind of starting
today.
to pick based on like clones. I'm looking for regions just because it'll be fun for the stream. So like I go for those places. But once I'm in a spot, I go for whoever's just the best available. And that's where I would use a lot of those hints of like whether it says they're like excellent or like okay or like nothing special. If you can find like excellence or traits that you like want to add to your team, I think those things tend to be the biggest like indicators of success. So like if I can find a kid that has like 2 excellent traits, that's a
Up to
winner.
the
Like
plate,
that's who I'm going with.
#4. As a
And like
leadoff
resume,
hitter,
like
he'll
if
be
it says like
looking to
how
set
far
the
they made
tone
it in
here.
middle school, that's usually a pretty big indicator too.
First
To an
pitch,
extent. Though
and it's
sometimes I
in
think you
there.
can find a
Strike
gem
one.
because you might find a kid that like, you know, pretty realistic that he would have good traits but didn't make it very far, but then he might have an easier
Lays
time
off
coming to your
another
school.
one,
So
and it's
I
just
feel like
in
those
there
can
for a
sometimes be
strike.
gems.
It's a high delivery. To center, he's skied it high. The center fielder hauls it in, 1 out. Stepping in as a designated hitter, #10.
Yes, Dragon. That's kind of built in. Like it kind of does it naturally. So like the better your reputation is, and like the more you're like unlocking as like it kind of goes along with like the field
That's
progression and
foul.
stuff like that. Like the better you are, the more you'll end up seeing, and like kind of the better you'll see. I feel like it'll never get to where you can see
That
every
one was
trait for every
close, but
player.
it's
There's always
called
going
a
to be
ball.
some mystery, but at least as far as I've seen. But yeah, I feel like you get better indications the better you are.
Can't make contact on that one.
Oh, and special abilities, school rating help with it. So actually, that I'm not sure. I really don't know about the like what because I know like those 1-star ones are supposed to be more
Hits
gettable.
this one. Line drive to
I
short,
would
and
always
it's
try to make sure
gone.
you're pairing the rest. That always tends to help. A
Up
rest
next
day
is the third
before
spot, #8.
you like as the icon
2 away now.
before the special ability teacher is pretty. It's not a guarantee, but it does help. I've noticed like the success rate is higher.
Leaves the outside pitch for a strike. His second pitch now.
Yeah, I've seen that. The use the shuffling.
A ground ball towards second. And the second baseman has it. Out at first, that's 3 gone, and the inning's over. The team batting second are in need of some runs, but it's 3 up, 3 down. The first inning's in the books. We up.
Change pitcher roles. I think that's more once they're professional. I think in high school they're kind of just all rated as pitcher, but like there is starter, reliever, closer at the professional level. So I think maybe it's because I think I know what prompt you're talking about from the old game, and I don't think it's actually like applicable in high school. I think I think you're just considered a pitcher. Because you can kind of build abilities and traits based on what you want them to do. Like certain ones, like oh, what's the name of it? There's one that helps with like relievers. But like coming in late in a game, you have like better performance. Do those things. Yeah, I mean, and it's one of the mechanics in there to use the rest day before. It's like it's worth it. I always try to pair them if I have it available. Yeah, okay. Is Reaper that trait? Yeah, maybe that might be it. Then there might be more than one, but yeah, I'm with you. Or the name change. I'm thinking of the old one.
Crunch time continues with the bases loaded.
Yeah, that's a good call. I do depend on like what's available.
First
We can get
pitch
through
here.
this.
In there on the edge of the zone for a strike. Called strike on the upper inside corner. He's behind in the count for 2 strikes. Outside pitch. In on the ground. Gets to it. To first.
Not gonna get there. Oh, that hurts. A slow grounder.
Pitching with runners on bases.
We'll force it everywhere. Just everywhere's too fast.
Just gets to it with the tip of the bat. He's skied it high. Caught for out #3.
All right, we'd still come
They
back
were
from that. It's only
certainly
one
eager to
run.
drive.
Let's get the base runners. Yep, there we go.
A chance to tie the game.
Oh, I couldn't get it back fast enough.
It's a high fly ball.
Dang it.
He looks to be on it. Caught, and that's 1 away. So that gives them a runner at second with one out. One down. They keep a chance to knock in a run.
No, I believe. Yeah, okay, cool. Because I don't think I have that one in this one yet.
His first pitch. That goes foul. Pops up the outside pitch. That goes foul. His third pitch here. A foul ball. Breaking ball. A slow roller. That goes foul.
Fighting.
Inside pitch. Hops along the infield. He tags the runner for the second.
Oh, I thought he'd go to first.
That gives him a runner at first with two
Dang it.
gone.
That stinks. That just made it worse. No. Since getting away from us a little bit.
They need to be wary of the runners in scoring position.
You're good, yeah. No, that's funny.
First pitch, and it's a fastball for strike one. A nasty off-speed pitch down and away. Third pitch on its way. Hits this one. It's on its way down. And that'll be in there for a hit. He passes third. A throw to home. The run comes in from second. He's a tough opponent for any. Well hit.
You think he'd swing at the first pitch like that? Oh, that might just send us in.
Slugger or not, every lineup has that.
Just to stay alive.
We're back at the top of the lineup. Now batting, number 6. In his last at bat,
uses so the more you register, you'll get like gifts and stuff. I think some of it's just kind of like a treasure hunt. There is that element of it, like there's a completionist thing to try to register all the players in the league. But you do get like gifts in the game mode, like for the more you registered. So like that's a pretty cool feature. Yeah, exactly. Collection before rewards is a great way to put it. They like finding superstars is like a pretty fun like Easter egg. Nope. Everybody's. I can save those for enrollment. All right, heading into the winter. It's all right. That was a pretty good showing. Made it to regional semis. We're just getting better and better and better, so that's fine. Pick on a contender. It's not like we have like first years to really worry about having an underdog game. Doesn't help us at all. More or less, yeah. I mean, some of them will just show up on their own, so it's not even that you necessarily, like if they're from your region. So it's not even that you have to recruit them, but yeah, like that's the way to get them on your team. No fails. That's pretty good. I feel like we had like a couple of early. The hardest one is the first years in their first summer or like their first term, because some of them come in kind of dumb. They like start out as D students. There's nothing I can really do fast enough, especially if I don't get study days and I don't have books. That's kind of sweet though. Like, yeah, your whole school is just taking over the league. I always feel like that's kind of a fun element. Arm strength, do I care? Would I rather go control? Home run hitter, let's go. That's a big one. Game calling would have been nice, but we couldn't afford it anyway. That's pretty funny. Yeah, he is there to play school. Let's see, start stacking up and get some contenders so we can get up there. I feel like we're not that far off. That's funny. I'm gonna pitch against your own, like, just monsters is great. That's funny. Yeah, I think so too. That's the one thing I always try to upgrade. I usually try to go for like a high level fastball and like at least one high level off speed, if not two. I'll go power and then go control. So we can force a grounder here. Change up. Or strikeout. There we go. Catch him looking. I'm good for that. Oh, that's dope. I love a good screwball in this game. It's so useful. That stinks. It's funny, like order, I tend to go the opposite. I'll usually go velo for the first years just so they can get up to speed, literally. And then have them work on a couple of pitches developing. And then stamina, I kind of usually just let that work out itself. If somebody's like desperate, like if I know they're going to be a starter and they're still stuck at like F, I'll work on stamina. But a lot of times just having them be the starter, especially like in the crappy off or fall season games, I can usually stretch them and then it goes up on its own. All right, it's only 2. We can come back from that. I still haven't even figured out what a Fosh is supposed to be. Yeah, that'll make sense, Dre. Oh, we've had a couple of sidearm pitches just out of necessity. Or I don't know if in this, I think we had one in this save. I think the in-between guy after the first fall, but before Kubota came in as a first year. So yeah, that like second half of the first year, I think we had a sidearm starter. But yeah, I feel like it might be different, like managing that, like what plays well. Granted, I guess a lot of this is in Sim too, but the skills that like really play when you do the takeover. I feel like some of the dynamics might change. I think that was Takashita that was the sidearm guy we had, and I think he went pro as a reliever. He got drafted for the good work he did. But yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's definitely the vertical it has bigger difference than the horizontal for sure. I don't. I just do. I go full ace. I mean, sometimes like I'll bring in a guy like out of necessity and do like a bullpen day. But as far as like I go for the full ace experience. My one shirt is my one shirt. I think it's being a high school thing, like out of necessity, just to be able to change speeds without like if you don't have a hard fastball, you can still get a big change in velocity. It's like 80 versus 50 plays better than like 90 versus 80 in a way, or can at least try to catch up. So I post. So Tuesday streams go up Tuesday, Thursday. The Wednesday football streams go up Wednesday, Friday, and then Saturday streams go up Sunday afternoon and then Mondays. So like day of to a day after, and then like the second part will be like 2 days later, if that makes sense, Daniel. So anytime I'm streaming, we're up to date on as far as like production's up to date. Kind of hanging in there. Oh, I thought I had the corner there. Wow. He's willing to give up the run for the double play. Probably should have gone home. Yeah, I usually feel like, oh, you're getting rocked. Okay, that's not paying attention. This game. Yeah, hard degree fall is a crapshoot with the depth. Well, let's usually get later. Like, it's nice once you get like good enough to have a full squad in the fall. It helps a ton. I love being able to rotate in the fall when it's done. Oh, he's very done. He is cooked. That's my bad. I hope I didn't screw him up. Fair enough, Daniel. Appreciate it. Appreciate the feedback. I understand. Like it's more of a kickback than anything else. I know it kind of it could drag a little, and I don't like cut around. I know that's something I could do and like make these a little bit sharper, but I'm not really much of an editor, unfortunately. So I like being able to just kind of produce and post and just get it up there. Yeah, speed on a center fielder is nice. I've definitely, I do something worth prioritizing. All right, you know what? Kubota got a stamina point for that one for going super deep, and his circle change control went up. All right, that's fine. Got some soba out of it. Love it. Oh yeah, dude, it's so slow early, but like I don't know, but I feel like that's the reward. Like once you get there and you've got a great team, it makes all the like grindy bits early worth it. But yeah, I'm with you. Now we're in the slowest part of the game where we're not really gonna have games. We may get 1 or 2 practice. Oh, there we go. We're gonna get more practice. Riddle wants to play us. All right. Gotta play them. So I appreciate that. Yeah, that'd be neat, man. When a couple people mentioned that in the comments, before I even saw that the survey was there, and people said, "Hey, I put you down for the Konami." I was like, I was just blown away. I was like, "Oh, thank you." So yeah, I appreciate that. Anybody who did. And honestly, like even if you're not mentioned to me, if you just want to fill out that thing and say how much you like the game mode, that's honestly the bigger thing I care about. I just want them to keep making this. Like all of my shilling out of this is there's a lot of selfishness of just wanting to play this game localized. Got an A-tier knuckleballer. I can get him in more. Yeah, Power Pros would be sweet. I'm so in if they localize that. Honestly, I may even consider doing the same thing I did with the old one and get the Japanese one running. There's definitely a thought. Maybe when this one starts to get a little stale, if it does, that could be the next adventure. It might be worth moving Cat's Bay out of lead off. I feel like he's kind of fallen behind. I feel like he gets out way too much for a leadoff hitter. It's not like B speed warrants him like guaranteed a leadoff spot. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, no plans on stopping, man. And every time somebody says something nice like that, it just guarantees like weeks more doing this. So I appreciate it. Oh yeah, Peyton, I agree. This could just be its own standalone game, and I'm so in. I don't even need like the MPB is great. Like I feel like that's the bonus. For sure. The integration is like yes, super nice, but yeah, even then still feels like a bone. Like I would play this by itself. Like this is literally the only reason I bought the old game. We're gonna mess around in Grand Prix this week. I feel like it might be a good way to like learn players and stuff. Just get like the mix, Diamond Dynasty style. It's not bad because like they're actually a lot of it is feels like it is single player content. Like you don't actually have to go online and play matches. I'm getting a Bobby Dahlbeck card with the Giants. I think that's pretty funny. So I had a franchise save with last year with the White Sox, and he was balling out. I feel like he's like one of those like great bad players. You know, I kind of feel the same way. Yeah, like some of that. Well, recovery is helpful with pitching, especially relievers, to be able to go multiple days. I don't usually put too much focus on it, but it's nice to have. The durability stuff, man, I don't know what it is that like if I've just gotten lucky, but nobody gets hurt. I don't know if you guys have the same experience. Like I know there's injury mechanics, but it doesn't seem like it ever comes into play. But like knock on wood that doesn't happen. Or if it's just that like I do a well enough job like maintaining throughout, like maybe a pitcher like as I used rest days and stuff like that. If I wasn't, maybe they would get hurt. I don't know. Is that tonight? Yeah, I think it's like early in the morning. I think it's like 4:30 on the East Coast a.m. and like 1:30 a.m. on the West Coast is opening game for Hokushin. I don't know if I can manage, guys. Had the thought, do I get up at 4:30 and do a live like a watch along? But I don't know if I got it in me. I don't know if I'm built like that. Also, just like could not have happened at the worst time, like for me outside of content, like my real life, because like work got kind of busy and I have a vacation coming up soon, so I need to like get a bunch of stuff done on the other end of it. It's like, yeah, not great timing. And I feel like I'm going to be gone for like the majority of. Not that I can't like throw it on sometimes at night, but I feel like I'm going to be doing stuff that I'm not going to be sitting around watching the streams. Yeah, I think it starts with like an evening game, so then that means first thing in the morning here, like kind of overnight. It's only when they start super early in the morning, like 8 o'clock in the morning over there, that it will be like a 6 o'clock on the East Coast at night the day before. I'll take one there. I have a buddy's golf trip in Florida for like a week, like a stretch of weekday, a Monday to Friday trip. So looking forward to it. That'll be a lot of fun. It's our now second annual. Like we started a tradition and we're keeping to it, so that's cool. But Florida in August is going to be so hot. That's the one part I'm not looking forward to. I'm a little annoyed at our friend that booked it. Because I heard Iceland was on the table, which would have been insane, and I don't know why we didn't just do that. Yeah, it's like I forget what the option. It was those were two of them, and then there was like a third, and yeah, somehow we ended up in Florida. Scoop. Seriously, Izzy. Yeah, I'll be not too far from the old stomping grounds. I feel like your neck of the woods with half of it's in Brooksville and the other half in like Lakeland. Be flying into St. Pete. Yeah, this one will bring in the knuckleballer. But he's gonna have some like gnarly numbers. He's still a first year. I've only driven by it like a million times. I've never actually flown in and out of there. Oh, get down. Oh, almost elevated a fence. Yeah, exactly. Definitely cheaper. Yeah, regional airlines for the win. Oh, I meant to go. That's fine. 2 outs. Try to go knuckle. I forgot to set it. Whoops. My first time doing the Allegiant. I'm curious to see. Just about getting in and out. I don't really like. This is the type of trip I really don't care. Cross country, I'm a lot more picky. At least I don't know. Kind of had to become picky, I should say. I could probably manage, but Mrs. Wears Hats does not play around with her air travel. And the cool thing about this game too is like I don't know. At the end of the day, it is still a game. You can just have fun with it and make it what you want to make it. I think that's a big part of it. It's like obviously winning is the incentive to optimize, but it's like there's no rule that says you have to optimize. You can just make stuff fun for the sake of fun. Like in the old save, I had one kid that like came in with like no abilities as a pitcher, but he was like an okay hitter. So like, all right, screw it, you're just gonna be a pinch hitter for us. Couldn't play any other positions, but it was like whatever. I'm probably just gonna move your hitting. But it like didn't really get that good, and somehow just passively developed an amazing like fastball screwball combo, and then became like our closer. And I think he got drafted. The flights thing is like our biggest point of contention to actually go to Japan. Because I'm just like, just get me there. I'll pay, I'll pay $50 to sit in the cargo hold if it just gets me there. And she's like, no, we're not flying coach like for 14 hours. It was funny to see a kid that I pretty much wrote off as like useless when he came in, and he turns into like Trevor Hoffman for us. Exactly, I'm in the same boat. Well, that was a game heavy. I feel like we're gonna call part there, and then we're just kind of gonna like punt on the next. We're gonna make next episode a pretty boring one and just like go all through winter. Who knows though? Maybe a regional semi gets us a spring Hokushin bid. We've done it before in the old save. So yeah, we're gonna call pause there. End the episode. Thank you for everybody watching on the YouTubes, on the VODs. If you're here this long, please do all that cool YouTube stuff, that like, that share, that subscribe, and that hype if you got it. Still haven't figured that one out. And yeah, we will catch you next time. Cheers.